And for those of you who have not fished with bobbers in saltwater, oh, it's down again. Oh, and that could have been a mac because I think he bit us off. Yeah, he bit the shrimp in half, but he hit hard, so I'm assuming it was a mackerel. So they're out there, and as I was saying, freshwater fishing, you know, there's an old saying, bobbers are for babies. Well, not so much. There are applications and finesse approaches for freshwater. Bobbers certainly are handy, but out here in saltwater, not so much. They're real effective. You can use popping corks sometimes to get the fish's attention, and sometimes these slip bobbers really do the job of just putting that bait right where you want to put it in the fish's face, particularly if they're suspended or if they're just hanging in those flats in those grass patches. You can get the bait right in front of them. So add that to your arsenal of tricks if you don't use it. Looks like we were just cleaned off on our bottom jig as well.
Yeah, because it's actually moving across the grass.
It was moving across?
But it wasn't a fish.
Okay. All right, well, I will let Rodney take hold of this bobber for a minute. Oh, no I won't, because it's being pulled under again. Okay, got this guy. And he's a little bit more stout. May want a net on this one. No, he's a trout. He looks like he might be under slot, but he sort of managed to get himself hooked sideways, which is why he fought a lot harder than his size would necessarily warrant. Hold still, bud. We're hooked up. And this could be a little bit bigger.
And that's on the front.
Yeah, he's got to like that drag singing. That looks like a decent sized fish. Lose him, and looks like a mackerel. We got our first mackerel of the day. Cool. I'll unhook him. You want to check the rod in the back. So let's get this guy in the measure stick, but he looks like he's going to be slot size. Well, it looks like he'll be joining us for dinner. Okay. Another fish on the bobber. Smaller. And baby trout. I have blood all over me from that mackerel. Okay, hold on, buddy. We'll get the release on you here. Okay, so what we're doing on this bobber setup, we've got a bobber stop in line with about 3.5 feet of leader below the bobber stop, and we're suspending that bait right over the grass flats itself, which is why I was kind of hoping if there were mackerel out here we'd grab their attention, and so far we have. And we also picked up on a trout, so we are double hooking these baits because they are being stolen readily. I throw him back out. Oh, and it's down again. As quickly as that. This one's a little bigger. This could be another mac or a little bit bigger trout. No, he's not. He was deceiving. No, he's a little bigger trout, but he's still not a slot size. So they seem to be going for that bobber setup. So we may switch some more of the rods to that approach. Okay, hold on, buddy. Gotcha. Watch that tooth, please. All right. Hook up again. Another fish. And he appears to be under slot, but we'll check him. See again? That's a nice thing with this. We've been getting them hooked right in the corner of the mouth. Because they're just grabbing it and running with it. Okay, slow down, bud. They are slippery because I still got sunscreen residue. And he is about a ½ inch undersized. So he will live to fight another day. Fish. What do we have?
A little baby trout.
Okay, another undersized trout. Not really a little baby. He's let himself go. That was nice of him. He's about 2 inches small, but they're bigger than the other spot. So we'll give this a few more minutes, see what happens, see if we can connect with any more mackerel, and if not, we'll keep hopping spots. New spot, first cast, trout on the edge. Again, not the size we're looking for, but these are the same numbers where we caught some decent trout a week ago. We got some real upper slot guys here. So okay, fish on. Another trout, another undersized trout. I have school of rays coming through. Yeah, see them on the left here? See if I can get them on camera. Wow, I felt something tugging my line. It was these guys. It's not something you see every day.
That's so cool.
Hopefully you're seeing them clearly. There's got to be a good 50 or 60 of them in that pod. So that explains what was tugging my line. It was them swimming through it. Which fortunately they did not take my bait. Fish on. Another trout. Wet my hands. Okay, buddy. Really want to find his big brothers. Hold still, but pretty fish. Okay, another fish on. This is fighting like a mac, so I may need a net. I still want him to bite through. Or it's a very large trout. I don't want to say very large, just larger than we've been catching. That's a trout, Kim. Get the net down. Get him in the boat. We lost the hook. Get him in the boat. He's probably a slot. So, okay. Nice fish. He looks like he'll keep. Another fish. They're out there. This is also a nice fish. Respectable. Have the net ready, please. Haven't seen him yet. That could be another nice trout. Okay, make sure you get him because he is going to keep. And I want trout dinner. Oh, jeez, another one's following him up. Get him in, get him in. Okay. Okay. That's what we came here for. It took a while to find them, but here they are.